It feels like forever since we've done a podcast, and a lot has happened since the Belgian Grand Prix. Besides the drama that happened after the Belgian Grand Prix, Carlos is with Williams, there's no changes at Red Bull, and summer break is finally over, along with a bunch of other things that happened. But we're back finally. Overtakes. Welcome, welcome back. I missed you guys. I mean,
Yeah,
I had a lot of will, but we missed you, Eddie.
yeah, I know. Same. Congrats on the baby.
Yeah. No, she would not sleep on her own. So she's going to be in today's episode. So how was your break, Eddie?
It was good. I missed Formula One.
I know.
It
I
was
know.
weird. It's just what is it, 3.5 weeks of nothing?
I know. Me and Will, we just love drinking coffee and watching Formula One, and I feel like that's what we've been missing these past
Mm-hmm.
couple weekends.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have had a pretty busy 3 weeks, but
Uh, I think so.
Honestly, I'm glad. I think we timed it perfectly for like summer break to happen while
yeah.
Serena coming
Mm-hmm.
because I wouldn't be able to shoot podcasts or watch any of the F1 stuff. So she's at a good stand now, except for not wanting to go to sleep for us to shoot this episode. But we're back.
And she's a good sleeper too. So she wanted to be in the episode. So here she is.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to talking all things conspiracies and updates, and then we'll talk about the race this weekend. And it was like, despite having Serena and how difficult our lives have become, it's like I still wanted to do this because I enjoy it hanging out
Hell
with you
yeah.
guys talking Formula One.
Let's do it. Let's jump in.
All right. So right off the bat, I want to talk Red Bull. We're not going to talk about the old news. We're going to talk about the new stuff. So there's a reporter who's very reputable. He basically says that um, I'm just going to read it. Max Verstappen is not an option for 2025 in Mercedes, but if he kind of like Red Bull loses ground and he can't manage on his own, he can kind of leave the team for 2026 due to some performance clauses. So that's kind of like putting a fire under Red Bull's butt. What do you guys think? That's exciting that we can possibly have Max Verstappen moving somewhere 2026.
Yeah, maybe.
Question:
I mean, Go ahead.
That performance clauses, is it like if he does good or if he does bad?
I think it's if the team doesn't give him a good car, he can leave.
I think that's what it is. Because obviously Max performs,
Yeah.
but will the car and the team perform for him?
But I saw a lot of talk over the break that Kimi Antonelli to Mercedes is pretty much a done deal.
Hmm.
Okay.
So I don't know if they're gonna have a seat. Depends how Kimi does.
How long is George Russell's contract?
Probably till 2026, but I doubt they. I guess they would get rid of George, but
You
For Max
think?
Verstappen?
yeah, I mean, there's gonna be a lot of rumors. We'll have to see how Red Bull does next year.
And Adrian Newey's not going to Ferrari, and there's more talks of him going to Aston Martin. So,
Yeah.
how cringy would it be to see Max Verstappen driving next to Lance Stroll?
Gosh. Carry. He
How
would
cringy would it be
carry.
to see?
Literally
How
carry.
cringy would it be to see Lance Stroll on the podium?
Ooh. Ooh. Can you imagine the face he's going to put while he's up there?
Or
I've
if he
never,
wins a
I've
race?
never seen him pop a champagne bottle. Now that you say it, he's never been on the podium, hasn't he?
I think once when they had the pink Mercedes.
Okay, we got to find the clip. I need to see it. I need to see him
I
celebrate.
think, if I'm not mistaken.
We gotta go digging for this one.
Yes, after this podcast, we're digging. We're gonna go find it. Other Red Bull stuff. So reportedly, Red Bull will be giving Perez some older components of the RB20 to improve his results.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
he did
surprised
better
they
at the
don't
start of
just
the
go
year.
to the RB19 to help him out even more.
They might as well. I don't know if
Might as well.
I mean, yeah.
Were
And
you
what
gonna say
else?
something, Eddie?
No, I wasn't. I wasn't.
Oh, okay. Also the other thing is that Liam Lawson will be driving for F1 next season, says Helmut Marko, and he is talking about a Red Bull team. So it could be RB, could be
Uh,
Red Bull,
yeah, it'll. I'm
probably
assuming
be
it's
RB.
RB. Yeah,
Yeah, it's probably Ricardo's, the end of Ricardo, because Yuki's
or
got his
Ricardo to Red
contract.
Bull.
Ugh, we'll see. That I'm so tired of talking about that for nothing to happen during summer break. It's just like, okay, you wasted my time.
No, and right at the beginning, right? Like right when we went on summer break, they're like, Checo's staying. So I was hoping in the whole summer break, this decisions, people talking here and there, this and that. Right when we go into summer break, they're like, "No, he's staying." Okay,
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're just
nothing
putting
to
it to
talk about.
rest so that they can all have a good summer vacation. Like get it over with in the beginning. I get it, but oof. The other interesting thing is that Lewis Hamilton's race engineer Bono has been promoted. He has a new contract with Mercedes, and he'll be the head of engineering after the season. And that means that Lewis Hamilton will have a new race engineer for Ferrari. So, rumors of Bono going to Ferrari out the window. He's just gonna have to find another engineer. They will get him a new one. That'll be interesting. Do you know if Bono's been with him like since the beginning, like his previous teams, or was it always just like
I
him
don't
and
think
Bono
he
and
was at
Mercedes?
McLaren. I don't think he was at McLaren. Yeah,
Okay, just curious.
yeah.
Yeah.
And lastly, Ferrari's bringing upgrades, right?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Transitioning to this race this weekend, Ferrari will be bringing upgrades. I feel like that's happened a lot. They've
Yeah.
brought upgrades a lot.
I heard they're giving Charles Leclerc the RB19.
Oh.
Yeah, it's fair to say they've had a disappointing season from how things were going in the beginning. They've fallen off while Mercedes and McLaren have made their way up. So Ferrari feels like they're falling back, and let's see how they can progress in the second half of the season. We have maybe what, like 10 races left, I think, something like that.
Yeah, 10 races.
So let's see how they can do it, because that battle for fourth, I mean the top four, is just gonna be so exciting to watch, and I think this is a great time to be a Formula One fan.
Oh yeah.
So Eddie, take us to the track.
Sure. So this week they are racing in Zandvoort, in the Netherlands. Pretty medium speed track. Pretty long race as far as the number of laps. 72 lap race, but it's a pretty short track also. Um, and last year's podium was Max. Max won the race. Fernando Alonso second. Pierre Gasly third. If you guys will remember, last year was the craziness with all the rain, where it rained on lap 1, rained on like lap 20, rained on like lap 50. It was it was a pretty intense race. Zhou Guanyu was running in second for a long time until he put it in the wall.
Oof.
So we'll see. It's supposed to rain Friday, Saturday, but I don't think it's raining Sunday.
That makes for an interesting quali.
Yeah, it will make for an interesting quali. Max is king in the rain, and this is his home Grand Prix.
You know what's interesting to me when we have these interesting qualities, like when it rains and stuff like that, like it's just a mess, right? Off the bat, it's a mess qualifying. And then when it's dry on Sunday, that's when you get to see fun races because everybody, it's a mess in quali. And then when it's dry, everybody's just trying to make up ground and fight and
Mm-hmm.
hold. Those are usually the fun races for me.
Yeah. Alonso drove an amazing race last year.
I think we're gonna have to go back and watch a recap of the last year's race because I
You
really
should.
don't remember it.
Yeah, you should watch the extended highlights. It's pretty good.
We will go to our F1 TV app and watch it.
Yeah.
Not sponsored.
Not oh, but you can F1 TV if you'd like to sponsor this. I was gonna ask you, do we have two DRS zones?
I'm not sure. We have
Looks
two
like
DRS
it.
zones. Yeah. So one on the main straight, or no, that's not on the main straight. Well, yeah, there is one on the main straight
Uh huh.
after that big turn, and there's one kind of in the middle of the track before you get into the chicane that leads into the last turn.
I can't see because it's really tiny, but can you see how that turn, how sharp it is, like right in the middle in the top? I can't see what
Yeah,
number turn that is.
yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, turn 11.
That is
Yeah.
sharp. It's like a 90-degree.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. Drivers can take it pretty fast because it goes straight into another turn, so they can kind of go a little wide. It's pretty cool,
Is
but it's a
that two
very
DRS
windy
zones back to back, pretty much?
kind of, yeah. But there's not many straights.
Mhm.
It's a very windy track, and it's very
Mm.
narrow. It's kind of hard to overtake.
I love hearing that. It's hard to overtake. It's not Monaco. Quiet.
No, but it is pretty narrow. Like in a lot of places, it's hard to fit two cars next to each other. It's a lot like
This is
Hungary in that case.
this is a circuit though. It's not like
Mm-hmm.
in
Yeah,
the city, like
it's
it's out in the country.
yeah, it's not a street track.
Yeah. That's gonna be
I'm looking
fun.
at the graphic here and it says lap record. Lewis Hamilton has the lap record on this track in 2021.
Mm-hmm.
I assume these lap records are during the actual race, right? Not like a
Yeah,
qualifying
Hmm.
lap record.
yeah, during the race.
Yeah, quality they go way faster.
Yeah.
So, I wanted to do an update in our own championship over here at Overtakes. We got really good with 11 points in our predictions championship. Eddie with 11 points.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, darn it.
The two of them are tied. And then me with 10.5. We are neck and neck.
Yep. It's anybody's game.
Yeah, seriously.
10 more races to go.
So let's do our predictions.
Let's
Let's
do it.
start with our quali pole position. I'm gonna go Piastri. No reason why. I just feel it.
Feel it.
Yeah, really
Okay.
good.
I'm going to go with Mr. Max, his home.
Hometown boy.
Okay, okay. And I'm gonna go with Leclerc because Max hasn't been doing too well in quali. That car's not that fast in quali,
And you
you
and I
got
sure
faith in
believe
Ferrari?
I have faith in Leclerc getting pole position. He knows how to do that.
I'll give you the chance to change it right now if you want.
No, I'm going for Leclerc. It's done.
All right.
Okay. That's fine. One of us is gonna get points. Me or Will. Eddie.
Okay, if you say so.
That's fine. Podium. I'm gonna go Max, Norris, Piastri. The thing is, it's like, okay, let me just say this real quick. We've been gone too long. So
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm off of the rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just kind of going based off of like what I felt 3 weeks ago, but I'm not confident in my decisions because I just feel off rhythm right now. So when I hear Max Norris Piastri, my picks, I'm like, that was good a couple weeks ago. I don't know if it's what's changed after summer. I think I just need like one weekend to feel it out.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not confident in my podium, but we'll see how it goes. Well,
I'm going to place all my bets on Max taking it. For second place, I'm going with Lewis Hamilton. I still think he's going to keep up his rhythm from a few weeks ago. Hopefully, the car's still doing great. So I still think he could drive to survive his way into second place. And then third place, I'm just going to go with Mr. Norris.
Okay.
That's what I
Okay.
got.
For my podium, I also have Max winning the race. Hard to bet against him. I don't think he's ever lost here. And I'm going with Leclerc P2 and Lando P3.
You can change it, Eddie.
I
Nope.
mean, it's still going based off his quality poll. Like he's sticking to it. Let him stick to it. And
This is where I
I'm
take
gonna.
the lead. This is where I take
Okay.
the lead by a large margin.
This is where I get points also because From a breakout performer, I have Gasly because one, he did really well last year, and two, I keep putting my money on Gasly every week. I'm like, he can't just suck the whole season. Like he's gonna have a good race.
Okay.
So that's where my money's at. And then broken, I'm going Ferrari because they keep trying, they bring upgrades, and it's just not working. So they're doing it again this weekend, and I just feel like it's not gonna work. And that's where I'm against you this week. I like Ferrari. I want them to do good. I just don't feel good about it. So that's where I have them. Really good.
For breakout, I'm putting my cards on Mr. Ricardo. A lot of people talking about him leaving here, RB there, going to Red Bull. Let's just. I'm hoping he proves something and just comes along in the points this weekend. And for broken, is it cheating for me to say Checo for broken? You know?
No, you could say it.
So there you
No,
go. I
totally
said
do
it.
I almost put Checo for my broken.
I feel like they're keeping him just to be nice and all that, but I don't think he's still gonna do squat.
We'll
Checo
see.
for broken.
We'll see what happens. For my breakout performer, I have Fernando Alonso. I think he's gonna. I don't know exactly where he's gonna put it, but he's gonna be in the. He's not gonna be the way. It's not gonna be the way it's been this year, where you have the top 7 drivers: Max, the 2 McLarens, the 2 Mercedes, then the 2 Ferraris, then a big gap to Fernando Alonso. I think he's gonna put it. He's gonna be in the mix somewhere, fighting.
In the
And
points?
for my, oh, I mean, he's gonna be in the points for sure. But I think he's gonna have like a cheeky like P5, P4, something like that.
Okay.
And then
I hope he does because I'm a huge fan of him too. So
for my broken performer, I went with Yuki. I like Yuki a lot, but I don't know. I have this feeling that he's had all summer break to stew on the fact that there's no open Red Bull seat, and he's just gonna pull a Bahrain. He's gonna get too aggressive. Something bad's gonna happen. I'm not sure what.
Or maybe he's had a bunch of pina coladas and he's chill as fuck and it doesn't matter.
Maybe. We'll see.
All right, jumping into wild prediction. You see, I did have Checo somewhere. I did. I wrote down Checo DNF for my wild prediction. I just feel like he's gonna choke, and
Okay.
and everybody in the media is gonna be like,
What
"What?
are we doing here?
Yeah, we thought this wasn't gonna be happening anymore after our summer break, but I guess we're still here." So, that is where I think something's gonna happen. And then Will get a point if that happens because Will's got Checo being broken. So what are you doing over there, Will, with your wild
my wild
prediction?
predictions, I don't think it'll be any DNFs. I think all 20 drivers are gonna finish. Rain
Throughout
or
just the
not,
race, right? Yeah. Oh, I
throughout
guess
the whole
DNF.
race, I
Yeah.
think all 20 drivers are gonna finish. No DNFs.
Wow.
I mean, if it sucks because
Yeah,
we
we'll
can't
see.
really
Because
control
Sargent's
like a
going to be in the
freaking
wall
crash.
in practice for sure because it's raining.
Yeah.
Sargent's
So-
going to be in the wall. Joe
I
might
saw-
be in the wall.
I saw that Williams is selling his merch 25%, and I was like, I think I'll wait till it's like 50 or 60.
So what? What is it?
His merch is already 25% off on their website.
You can't be cheering for Carlos next year in Williams gear with Logan Sargent stuff on.
Why not?
It's a little BM.
I like his logo, man. Like the little L.
Yeah, the LS2.
LS thing. Like it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And Alex Albon's got a cool one. I mean,
Yeah.
Are you going for drivers or their logos here? I like our logo. Check out our Overtakes logo.
put it on a hat. Maybe we will.
Where were we? Oh, wild predictions?
Yeah, you're.
Yeah.
Is it me? Oh.
Yeah.
So my wild prediction is that Checo's going to make Q3.
Wow.
Is that a wild prediction?
Yes.
I don't
It's
know
pretty
how
wild
it is.
because you
but
have Checo DNF. Will has Checo broken, so it is pretty wild if he makes Q3.
Okay, but like all of those things could still happen because that's not race day. It's just qualifying.
I guess if Max finishes 9th and Checo finishes 10th, is that Checo broken?
No.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, wait, your wild prediction is not during the race. It's actually during just.
Yeah, it's fine. He could do that
Yeah.
during qualifying.
No, no points.
Fine, I'll change it. Checo qualifies within 3 positions of Max.
Wow, that's bold.
That's still qualifying, not race.
Yeah, that's
Well,
fine.
well, he
But
doesn't have him taking.
yeah, but it's like if
four.
Max qualifies in 1st and Checo qualifies in 10th, it's like not as good.
Qualifies.
Well, it's still
in three
fun. It's
positions
still a
of
fun
Max.
prediction.
Eddie, let me ask you a quick question though. What are you smoking?
Okay, we'll see what happens. This is where I take a big lead. I'm telling
What's
you.
with your Leclerc predictions, your Ferraris, and now Checo qualifies within 3 positions of Max? Dude, let me get some of
Yeah,
that.
that one's a little wild. But maybe he's feeling
I'll
good
tell you
after
what.
he gets.
I'll tell you what. You get that one, you get double points.
I agree. Let's make it fun.
Okay,
You get 2 points if your wild prediction becomes true.
double points. Boom.
Okay.
Bam.
Oh,
Maybe
man.
he's feeling good. You know, he kept his seat. He's gonna be driving in a Red Bull in Mexico.
They gave him the RB19 again.
Yeah. Maybe the RB18 would be better. I don't know.
Jeez.
I don't know.
He needs
But yeah,
some milk.
that's everything. This is where I go up by at least 5 points.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, at least 5.
We'll see. We'll see. And I'm aiming to see. I was going to tell you guys, I'm aiming to see if I can set up our recap to be live on YouTube. That's
Okay.
what I'm going to aim for. So,
Cool.
On Sunday?
Yeah. So for all of you that have made it this far, thanks for listening. We're hoping that you'll join us for our live recap on Sunday. I'm gonna work on making that possible. Did you guys have any last words? Anything to look forward to? I'm just excited for Formula One to be back. I'm really looking forward to watching practice tomorrow. This weekend we have the Formula Academy girls. We got F2 and we have Formula One. So I'm sure since we're just spending a lot of time on the couch, we'll probably watch all of it.
Nice.
Is this on 9 a.m. Eastern
Yeah.
race day?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Perfect. I love it.
All right. You
All
guys
right.
got anything?
No. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah. Thanks for hanging with us. Subscribe, leave comments, follow along on our socials. We will see you guys later.
Bye, everybody.